Pure vanilla cookie, are you alright?
Pardon?
You don't have to push through this. If seeing White Lily Cookie's memories is too much...
Thank you, Strawberry Cookie. But I don't want to stop. Not right now. I want to know what she saw. What she wanted someone to understand. I already know how it ends. So at the very least, I want to know the path she walked to get there.
Okay. Then we'll find out together.
Look over there! A milk stain in the gap between the shelf and the wall!
And the witch's eye symbol. It's exactly the same as the one from the memory.
The first oven was the oldest clue to reaching the witches. And yet White Lily Cookie, even after learning of that clue long ago, kept searching for the witches on her own. Did White Lily Cookie fail to reach the witches' island too? Or did something else happen in between?
This is no ordinary seal. Just like in the memory, there's barely a trace on the surface, but darkness flows underneath.
Can we cut through it with the power of the light?
No! If we force it open, the space inside could tear along with it.
Wizard Cookie is right. That door likely won't open by anything other than dark moon magic. Let me try.
Pure vanilla cookie. If it's dangerous, you don't have to do it.
It's all right. White Lily Cookie once stood before this door alone. Despite the dangers, she found it harder to walk away without knowing. I want to understand that feeling.
Okay, then we'll be right here watching. If anything goes wrong, we'll jump in right away.
My sword shall be drawn and ready.
I'll keep my eye on the magical current the whole time. The moment something feels wrong, I'll cut it off right away.
We're right here with you, Pure Vanilla Cookie.
That means more than you know. Thank you, everyone. Knowledge hidden beyond the moonlight. If you are not a locked door, but a forgotten path, do not keep that path to yourself. Let us walk it together.
Whoa! It actually opened!
So this is the research archive of the Blueberry Yogurt Academy's founder. If I could, I'd love to just stay here and research to my heart's content.
To think such a place was hidden away. It's nothing like the rest of the libraries. It's like a vast fortress built entirely of books and paper.
For a place that's been sealed for so long, the magical energy here feels remarkably vivid. Could this also be the work of the first headmaster?
It's possible, but there's something strangely familiar about this energy.
Look at those shelves, all packed to the brim! What kind of incredible research must be hidden here?
But this shelf over here has an empty section.
Why is it empty? Given that papers are stacked even on top of the other books, that spot definitely wasn't empty before. Ugh, just thinking about even a single page gone missing makes me sick. Is there anything left on that shelf at all?
There is one paper here. A study on the connection between soul and reality and spatial composition?
That sounds similar to what White Lily Cookie gave to Golden Cheese Cookie. The Herald of Change.
If I recall, that's what Burning Spice Cookie was called before the corruption.
So the founding headmaster knew Burning Spice Cookie? Before his corruption?
Looking at this research... Yes, just as I thought. This empty spot must have been where the substance White Lily Cookie gave to Golden Cheese Cookie was originally kept.
Everything about this research sounds like it was really tough and complicated. I just hope it helps Golden Cheese Cookie in the end.
Golden Cheese Cookie will get what she wants, same as always. She is a cookie who finds a way, no matter what. Shall we keep looking for more?
There's plenty of research notes here. Every shelf is packed full. Let's see. How would the headmaster have chosen to classify these records? Enumerated? Hierarchical? Or perhaps a multifaceted classification system? Wait. Huh. That's weird.
What's wrong?
So many books. But everything feels like total chaos. Nothing feels organized at all. Research on completely different topics are just jumbled together haphazardly.
What do you mean? Probing the creator's response threshold through manipulations to the world's conditions, optimizing collective reaction through audience dialogue and props?
Control of silence, the completed principle of protagonist monopoly. This is part of the founding headmaster's research?
It definitely has the headmaster's seal on it. Maybe it was organized by using some sort of brilliantly genius method we can't comprehend? Oh, over here! At least this section has research actually related to witches. Take a look at this!
Reverse tracing witches' origin signals using soul jam resonance. Oh, you're right!
There's more over here, though these are rather hard to read. What does this say? On locating the creators through ontological... I can't make out the rest.
Ooh, will this help? The correlation between false testimony and truth response, a perceptual distortion experiment for tracking witches?
Which? Is this a script of some sort? Wait, no. It looks like a research notebook, but I can't make heads or tails of it.
Deceit reflects truth. A fictional narrative disruption method for detecting traces of witch existence.
The more I look at this, the research seems to have gotten a little...
Unhinged.
Oh, crumbs! I was so looking forward to reading everything in this section. Where exactly does the normal research end and whatever this stuff is begin?
It started out as a genuine attempt to understand the world. But it seems that somewhere along the way, the search never knew where to stop.
The desire to gather knowledge eventually became an obsession with reaching the creators.
Given the state of this place, it would have been far more surprising if White Lily Cookie had come away unaffected.
Huh? Oh, this is the milk bowl White Lily Cookie found in that memory! But I don't remember it being knocked over, and there's only a little milk left inside.
Wait, could it be that all the memories we've seen up until now were flowing out from here?
That's the most likely explanation. If this bowl is the original storage device, and the memories inside scattered outward from the impact when the moonstone shattered.
And if the self-repairing door sealed itself back up, the milk droplets were left drifting outside on their own.
But that still doesn't explain why White Lily Cookie's memories were layered on top. And even if we gathered every droplet we've found so far, there's still far too little milk accounted for.
You're right. In that case, there's only one way to find out what happened.
What'll happen if I touch it?
It appears an exceptional student has found her way here.
Founding headmaster?
Milk is a mirror that reflects memory, and memory is a mirror that reflects the heart of the one who asks. I am what he set aside for a time, a piece of himself kept here, so that the research could continue. Think of me as a spoonful of thought.
A spoonful of thought? I never knew you could set a piece of yourself aside like that. That's remarkable. We've never learned magic like that in class.
Classes are important, but they are not the whole world. Just as truth alone is not the only thing that paves the way forward.
Exactly. I've always thought so too. The Academy is a wonderful place, but the faculty only ever teach what's already been written. There's a whole wider world beyond the classroom, and so many books out there besides just textbooks. Why does no one want to look toward any of it?
There are many reasons, but for the professors, I imagine it is fear.
Fear?
Knowledge is like a door. Open it, and in come the wind and the light. But sometimes a storm can sweep in as well. Young students often find lies and illusions more appealing than truth. The professors must protect students as tender young sprouts, so it is only natural for them to remain wary of storms and illusions.
But if you keep the door locked, the cookies inside will just keep breathing the same stale air. The dust will settle, as old thoughts are all that linger, and nothing will ever change.
Precisely. That is why I believed knowledge must flow. Like a torrent cascading from a mountain peak, from the cookies who possessed knowledge to the cookies who wished to learn. Some cookies seek only the comfort of sweet falsehood, yearning to live forever in a safe and happy illusion.
Me too. That's exactly what I think. I read the research you left behind. Knowledge unto all. What a wonderful thing to say. Not hiding knowledge, but sharing it in a way everyone can understand. That's what the true spirit of the Academy was always meant to be.
To think a cookie who still believes that is standing before me and speaks so kindly of it. Oh, how wonderful.
But then why don't the professors do things that way? If you founded this academy with that vision in mind, then the rules as they are now must be wrong.
Time weathers many things. Rules are made to preserve meaning, but given enough time, they become the very jar that imprisons it.
Then the rules should be changed. If they're wrong, they need to be fixed. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Not an ounce of hesitation, I see. You arrive at a conclusion rather quickly, don't you?
I need to act fast. Time's running out.
Running short on time?
Yes. There's so much I want to know. So much I want to learn. So much I want to do. But the professors always tell me to take things slowly because I'm still young. Because my dough hasn't fully baked yet. But if I just keep waiting around, I feel like everything I'm curious about will turn to dust.
Dust. That is a fine way to put it. Questions left to gather dust will only make you cough and sneeze sooner or later. Some cookies shake out the shells. Some open what is forbidden. And some go so far as to try to open the very doors of the world.
The doors of the world? Are you referring to the research on finding the witches? I read the research records in the library. Did you truly try to find the witches, Headmaster?
The witches exist outside the cookie world. Yet they are beings who left their mark on every fragment within it. Read those marks long enough, and the question arises on its own. Why did they create us? Why did they give us both sweetness and the capacity to crumble? Why did they vanish, leaving only traces behind?
Yes. I've started wondering the same thing. What were we created for? Are we meant to live our entire lives without ever knowing the answer?
Many cookies never ask such questions.
That's why everyone looks at me like I'm strange. But you asked the same question. So, I'm not strange, am I?
There's a fine line between the concept of strange and special. Which one you become depends entirely on how far you're willing to carry the question.
Then I want to be the special kind. I want to carry the question all the way to the end. That's why I wanted to ask Headmaster. Have you found our creators?
I do not know the answer to that.
Pardon?
To be precise, this fragment of a heart held within this apparatus does not know. I am but a portion of him set aside right here. His fondness for inquiry, his love for knowledge, his will to never let go of a question. A small offering of aid left behind for whoever might one day sit with these questions alongside me. Of what I witnessed at the very end, has time continued to flow, how far I reached, where I arrived. I hold no memory or knowledge of any of it.
Then you don't know either? But I thought you would. I thought someone like you, the founding headmaster, who thought the same things I did. Surely you must have found the answer.
Disappointed?
A little. No, a lot. What am I supposed to do now?
Read more. Ask more. Keep searching. But remember this. A question can be a warm and gentle light. Or it can be a fire that consumes. And the truth that a question leads you to may leave you on far more dangerous ground than where you started.
Even so, it's better than not knowing.
Now those are words I know well.
Headmaster, where did the rest of you go?
You wish to seek out the whole of me.
Yes. If a fragment of you can't answer my question, I will just have to ask the whole. The whole of you would know exactly how far you went.
The whole of me carries a very heavy heart.
Even so, I want to know. I need answers.
Someday you will find it. Whether it's through a name, a memory, or a soul.
Souls.
Leave that one alone for now. That door runs far too cold for young hands. Open a door that cold before you've come to understand the deeper workings of the world, and its chill may freeze you through and shatter you.
But even a door that cold, someday I'll be able to open it, won't I?
You will open many doors, but not every door leads back to the path you've walked. You raise a great question. In order to return, you will have to walk, and walk for a very, very long time. You raise a great question. In order to return, you will have to walk, and walk for a very, very long time. It's time to raise the curtain! Some cookies seek only the comfort of sweet falsehood, yearning to live forever in a safe and happy illusion. Cookies, they just love good gossip, don't they? Something to gnaw on, truth or not. Just as truth alone is not the only thing that paves the way forward. Just look at yourself. Where's that precious light of yours now? Can you still hear its voice? You can't, can you?
A safe and happy illusion.
Pure vanilla cookie?
For a very, very long time. No. It can't be. I'm...
Pure vanilla cookie? Are you alright?
All this time, I never knew. I didn't know anything.
Impossible.
That's...
The founding headmaster was Shadow Milk Cookie?
Then the fragment that White Lily Cookie met
Was a piece of Shadow Milk Cookie's heart that he left behind.
But the headmaster in the memory was nothing like the Shadow Milk Cookie we know.
It may have been a piece of him from before the fall. A part of his uncorrupted heart that existed before he became the beast of deceit.
The founding headmaster was Shadow Milk Cookie.
Are you okay?
Curse you! You know nothing! You are nothing! I hate you! You and your soul jam! I will destroy you!
I wanted to understand White Lily Cookie. Why she wanted so desperately to know about the witches. Why she was never able to find her way back. And Shadow Milk Cookie, too. I wanted to understand why he felt such a need to mock cookies, to tear them down. I wanted to understand why he went so far. Why did he laugh at them, break them, put them to the test? But in the end, I never understood either of them. And that pain never left me.
A question can be a warm and gentle light. Or it can be a fire that consumes.
Now I think I finally see why.
And the truth that a question leads you to may leave you on far more dangerous ground than where you started.
Before I could ever hope to understand them, I realized that I had never truly reached them at all.
There was nothing you could have done, Pure Vanilla Cookie. How could you have known or understood what neither of them ever told you?
No, that's not it. They could have told me. If they had believed they could be understood, they would have said something. They could have shown that joy. The same joy I saw in that memory. That pure, unguarded happiness. I tried to stop them. I told them it was the wrong path, that they didn't have to suffer anymore. But all the while I was trying to stop them, I never once looked at where they had started from. I already thought I knew them. So I stopped trying to understand them any further. Despite knowing he was lonely, despite what turned me into a recluse, sealed away in his tower, was something Shadow Milk Cookie himself never realized. I knew it was a yearning to be understood. And still, I thought it was enough just to say the words. To just say, I understand. But it wasn't. To truly understand someone, it means not stepping back when you're standing in the face of their darkness. I was able to leap from the spire, but the thought of leaping into the depths of someone's heart to understand them, that never even crossed my mind. I closed off the very path that could have led me to you, all on my own.
But you understand now, even if it took this long. What White Lily Cookie was searching for, why Shadow Milk Cookie became who he did? You're seeing it here, even if it's now. So you're not completely in the dark anymore.
And we've gained something important. If this is Shadow Milk Cookie's research archive, we can uncover things only he knew.
Not just information about the first oven. There's far more here to be found. This is a significant find, without question.
But calling it a find feels like too small a word for a wound this old.
I
wanted to understand why Shadow Milk Cookie chose deceit. But wanting to understand him, wanting to be his friend, that doesn't mean I can simply forgive everything he's done.
Those aren't the same thing. Understanding why something happened and accepting it are two completely different things.
The same goes for White Lily Cookie, I think. Even knowing why she did what she did, it doesn't make the pain disappear for the cookies who were hurt.
But if we know why it happened, maybe we can figure out how to stop it next time? White Lily Cookie, Shadow Milk Cookie, they didn't start out with darkness in their hearts. So we have to find where things went wrong. That way, we can make sure the same thing doesn't happen again.
Ginger Brave is right. No matter how much the truth hurts, if we look away from it, we're only fated to fall into the same trap all over again.
And the records here aren't just history. The first oven, dimensional boundaries, souls, memories. Every single one of these is a clue we need right now.
To help the Radiant Cookie, we need to understand all of this too, don't we?
Exactly. There's a real chance we'll find our answers here, including why the Radiant Cookie spoke of the first oven to begin with.
White Lily Cookie couldn't find her answer, so she went deeper. And Shadow Milk Cookie couldn't find his, so he began to doubt the world itself. Both of them were carrying a question. But that question never reached anyone. It just sat there, alone, festering within. In time, that question became a wound. Then an obsession. Then a force that swept everyone around them into it.
Then what we must do is clear. We follow this ancient question all the way to wherever it led, and we don't stop until we know its answer.
And somewhere along the way, we find how to reach the first oven.
All right then, let's keep going. Whatever Shadow Milk Cookie hid, whatever path White Lily Cookie followed, we'll uncover everything.
It's scary. But if we keep looking together, I think it'll be okay.
Thank you. All of you.
So, where do we start? Now that Shadow Milk Cookie's illusion magic is gone, there might be new information we can... Oh, look! There's a passageway under the portrait! It wasn't there before!
I could have sworn there was a mirror there a moment ago. Ha! It must have been an illusion!
These glass stairs, they have to lead to the hall where the Moonstone was kept. So there was a path leading there all along.
There are more droplets up the stairs. And there's a book lying there too?
What does it say?
Returning life and the psyche left behind. A study on the soul residue hypothesis of Tartrus.
Soul.
This is the next clue White Lily Cookie was following.
White Lily Cookie must have read this. And after reading it, she followed where it pointed. Toward a colder door. So this is what happened. This is how everyone in the Blueberry Yogurt Academy became ghosts.